There was a powerhouse field of top 25 finalists contending the crown of Tammy Taylor Mrs. South Africa 2019. Women from every professional field raising families while building businesses, like mother of 4 and entrepreneur Gila LaRue.
Tonight is a big event for all women across South Africa. What does Mrs. South Africa mean to you?
Being Mrs. South Africa is all about embodying the spirit of women in South Africa. It's about being yourself, being grounded in who you are, and just embracing your family, your husband, your children, and being a career mom at the end of the day.
This is a women empowerment program, and that is what's important to me. The women really are there for something bigger than themselves. We're here to drive an incredible purpose and passion, and it's about helping others, and really this is the platform that these women are being given, and they're using it, which is great.
This year's finalists raised funds to empower disadvantaged women, and previous Miss SA, Cindy Nell Roberts, was proud to be involved.
Cindy, you are the principal judge tonight. What are the attributes you're looking for in the next Mrs. South Africa?
We're looking for a woman that is a strong all-rounder. She must be intelligent, well-spoken, experienced in life, someone that's passionate about truly making a difference in this country. And naturally, she has to be beautiful with a body to match.
What should Mrs. South Africa have as part of her key elements tonight?
I think one of the most important things for Mrs. South Africa to be is relatable. It's breaking the stereotypes of traditional pageantry, and it gives us somebody that we can look up to, that we can actually relate to. And I think we're going to see amazing things coming from the winner this year, as we've been seeing for the last few years.
As a former Mrs. South Africa, what would be your words of wisdom to the top 25 tonight?
Just enjoy this moment, because it goes by so quickly, and what happens at the end of the evening will happen. You know, there can be only one, and that girl will walk into her destiny.
Last year's winner set a high bar. A mother of 2, pharmacist, model, speaker, and guest house owner, Nicole Kappa has these words of wisdom.
My advice to the new queen would be just go out there and follow your soul. Be you, be completely authentic, stay in your lane. And you know what, at the end of the day, she is the queen for a reason. They choose her because she is already everything she needs to be. And that is the beauty of this program.
Moving beyond her humble beginnings in rural Limpopo to become a success in the petrochemical industry, it was Matapa Rikhotso who most impressed the judges.
Matapa, congratulations on being crowned the new Mrs. South Africa 2018. How does this moment feel?
It is such an overwhelming moment. I am overwhelmed by the love, the support, and I'm forever so grateful. I hope to do the reign justice.
Tonight's been a beautiful night, and I feel like you're the best person to give advice to Matapa moving on with her reign as Mrs. South Africa.
Well, I would say enjoy every day, because starting now, the clock is ticking. So whatever it is you want to do it now, don't wait. And I wish her the best of luck preparing to represent South Africa in China, because that is one of the biggest responsibility of Mrs. South Africa. So I'm going to wish her the best of luck in her preparation. I know that she will work hard. She's an amazing person, great work ethic. So I'm very confident that she will do South Africa very proud.
Jonathan caught up with a winner at home after she'd had time to celebrate her victory, which included a new car and a license to start a nail bar franchise.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On being Mrs. South Africa 2019. How does it feel? What did it feel like when Kolego announced your name and you knew that you were the winner?
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot put that moment into words. I was overjoyed, I was overwhelmed. And Katlego kept us in suspense for a little bit, so my heart was literally now beating out of my ears and no longer in my chest. But that moment was so surreal for me, because I felt like I was representing that girl child in the village whose dreams were once disfranchised, that woman whose self-worth was once mutilated, and on that day, they were validated.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for you. You were from Limpopo, then you made the move to the big city. What prompted that move?
The magic happens in Johannesburg, and I wanted to pursue my dreams, and I wanted to go to varsity, of course, and I just wanted a new environment. I wanted to dream fresh dreams, and that's why it's also so important for me to keep going to Limpopo, to show my village and my community that there's more to life than lack.
Well, you're obviously a very stylish woman. It translates in your clothing and also to the decor in your home. Are you responsible for all the decor?
My husband is quite the stylish one. However, I like the pop of yellow.
It's got such a lovely open and homely feel to it with the light coming in from the garden and all the different spaces.
Thank you. We specifically designed it that way because the lounge is where the family spends time, and my husband has a man cave on the other side where he has his own private space, and my daughter has a Wendy house outside, and I have an office upstairs where the magic happens.
It's crazy to think that at one stage you were waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning to go and fetch water in the village. And now all of this, do you ever sit back and think, you know, just dreams are possible, it's incredible?
Definitely, and hence I always hash that dreams don't have an address. And I actually want to share some of my childhood photos with you and show you where it all began.
It's always lovely to look back and reflect and be nostalgic, right?
No, absolutely. So this is my very first
album.
This. Oh yeah!
Mr. and Mrs. Established 2005.
And going strong.
I just love you, little baby you and Lady Di next to each other.
I honestly think my grandmother always saw me as royalty, and look at me today.
You know, this is just such a beautiful example of visualizing your dreams.
I have my own crown today.
Crazy. And this little one all on its own on the page here?
I honestly think my mother wanted a boy.
She dressed you like a boy.
She dressed me like one, but amazing enough, this is one of my best photos. I love it to bits.
It is so cute, eh? It is a beautiful little picture. What else have we got here?
So this was my journey to Miss South Africa.
Okay, so you also, a lot of people don't know that you actually entered Miss South Africa twice, right?
I did twice, and I was a princess twice.
You were so close, eh? So close.
And I think for me, it just goes to show that winners are not necessarily those who never fail, it's just those who never quit.
Exactly, just never give up, right? Miss South Africa wasn't the right time for you, you had to wait for Mrs. South Africa.
Yes, and I think I represent much more now. I represent married women, I represent mothers, working mom. So I think the timing was not right then, and the timing is definitely right now in my life.
You're leading the way now with an amazing foundation for young girls growing up, because when you were growing up, you didn't have it easy. It was tough for you.
So Matapa and Friends was born the moment I started earning a salary, because I know how it felt to miss school due to lack of sanitary towels. And every month for a week, I'll miss school because I just could not afford to have sanitary towels. And education is such a great equalizer. And that's why I'm so passionate about keeping a girl child in school, because I feel when they're afforded that opportunity, they can be whoever they want to be.
In Matapa's case, that means potentially being crowned Mrs. World next year in March, for which designer Otto Palermo has created a pair of breathtaking gowns.
Good and you. Thank you.
How are you doing?
Hi, Jonathan.
Good. Nice to meet you.
So I'm so excited for Mrs. World. I'm already preparing, and Ora Pelling is going to be helping me with my national gown.
Well, it helps to have a beautiful canvas like this to work with, right?
Absolutely. We've worked before for her birthday, and it was just a breeze.
So what we got in mind?
So we have two beautiful options. This one, we of course went for more of a typical South African print, which is the famous Shweshwe print that everyone knows, but we kind of give it a more luxurious twist.
This is like a Disney princess, this look,
Definitely.
right? Does it feel like that?
It does feel like that. I feel like an African queen on an international stage.
It looks like quite a heavy dress, though. It's like, are you going to be able to walk up and down the stage in this thing nicely?
Listen, Jonathan, you suffer for beauty. You do whatever it takes to look amazing, and I feel good in it. I feel good. I love the print, I love the fit, I love the color. I love it. It's gorgeous.
Yes, this is the one. Hey? Wakanda princess. I love it.
I think the pearls for me make the dress.
Yeah.
It just gives it that royal feel.
And I feel like we have ticked all the right boxes. Glamour, glitter, sparkle, fit, and beauty.
I love looks dangerous up here. You look like you're going to own that stage in this hat.
China, here we come.
Mr. Rikhotso is a businessman trading in oil and metals. With his wife having so much on her plate right now, he and 4-year-old Rufuo are covering in the kitchen.
Now I introduce you to my beautiful family, my husband
Hello,
Douglas.
everybody. Hello. How's it, Douglas?
And my daughter Rufuo.
Hello. You're just the cutest little thing I've ever seen, eh? Thank you. Are you making a nice salad for us here? Douglas, we've been taking over your man cave, I hope you don't mind. We've been using it for a dress fitting. I'm sure there's never been used for something like that before, right?
No problem. Give me time to learn how to cook.
What's it like being married to Mrs. South Africa?
It's an amazing thing. I never thought of it, but you'll never hold a great queen down.
So Jonathan, there's a little special place Rufo would like to show you outside. She's a little bit camera shy now, but I personally like her Wendy house because that's where we have high teas. She tells me all her secrets, so I'm sure you'll have fun. Please babysit while we finish off the salad.
Let's go. Let's go. Cheering up. Oh, there we go. How am I supposed to get in there? That's a tiny little house. Should we try? Because you've made tea for me, right? Okay, I'm gonna try this tea. You lead the way. In you go. Yo, this is gonna be a tight squeeze for me, eh? I'm gonna have to do some rearranging here. Can I move this? You don't mind if I redecorate? Hey?
Yes.
I think we make some space here. Get this place looking a bit neater, right? Can I take this one out?
Yes.
Perfect. And now must I close the door?
Yes.
Okay. Door's closed. Okay, let's have some tea.
Young Miss Rikhotso is super smart, stubborn at times, and between her parents' work ethic and her mother's love of literature, she's sure to grow up a strong, independent thinker.
I'm stuck.
You.
Okay, pull. Pull. Harder. Pull. There we go. Thank you.
You got it out now.
Lunch on the patio proved more filling than tea in the Wendy house.
Matapa, how do you manage balancing being a working mother and now Mrs. South Africa and make it all work?
I actually don't think there's a formula to it, Jonathan. I think it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment, and a great support system at home. And also be present in the moment. When I'm at work, I'm fully at work. When I'm at home, I'm a wife, I'm a mom. And when I have to be Tammy Taylor, Mrs. South Africa, then that's what I need to do.
And Douglas, do you think she has what it takes to win Mrs. World?
Definitely, she does have what it takes. I only wish she has strength, because what it took for her to prepare for Mrs. SA, I realized that it was a lot and could even be greater with what she's facing on an international level. But capabilities, she does have what it takes to become Mrs. World.
Oh, baby, I'll marry you again.
Once Mrs. Rikhotso's year of reign is done, the plan is to grow the family and their business and to keep making the most of every day.